Did you have a nice sleep? Hi, boy. Hey. Cheeky. Blaze. Okay. Hi, boy. Come. Morning. Hello. Oh, he didn't know it was me. Hi, good morning. Morning, guys. Please ignore the state of me. And us have just got up. We just fed the horses there. Hi. We had a really good sleep actually. It was really, really comfy. And we wasn't too cold. I thought it was going to be freezing, but it wasn't that bad. Obviously, I've just woke up, so ignore what I look like. But I've got my pyjamas on still. But yeah, they're just out there chilling. Albie's behind this muck trailer, sorry. And little Frankie's up there, bless him. He's so small you can't see him. But yeah, we're gonna have a nice cup of tea now, or coffee. But yeah, we slept much better than we thought we was gonna. Honestly, the beds were so comfy. I'm really, really shocked. I thought I wasn't gonna sleep at all. But we did, so. Just making a coffee and a tea now. She's scared of the camera. And yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do next really, but hi guys, I probably look a little bit more presentable. Now I've had a shower, I got normal clothes on, not pyjamas. So it's about, I think it's about 11 o'clock now. We've just sort of gave the boys their breakfast. We've eaten a bit of breakfast ourselves. And the boys are just chilling. Crème's eating some hay, Albie's having a little snooze I think over there. Crème's actually been laying down, but I missed it. I was in the shower. I can't believe it. I've been waiting all morning because he's been like standing chilling. I thought he's definitely going to like, have a little sleep. And it's so bright. Bloody hell. I missed it, but my friend got it on a photo of it, so I'll add it on the screen now. But yeah, it's just amazing here. Like, we wish we could stay like more nights, but there wasn't availability, unfortunately. But we are heading to the beach now. Well, in a little while we're going to head down to Holkham beach. We're going to go stay at a farm called Mill Hill Farm, I think it's called, and we've got like a little paddock there. Sorry, I can't even see the screen here. Yeah, they've got a little paddock there, and we're gonna put the boys out in the paddock, let them chill, then we'll get on and ride down to the beach, which I'm so excited for. I've always wanted to ride to the beach, ride on the beach. But I'm just gonna go in and give him a little groom so that he's all done for when we get there, rather than trying to do it in the field there and stuff. Hi boy. He was a good boy yesterday. He was quite excited, a little bit more energetic than he's ever been. Like, if you could, hopefully, I'm hoping the GoPro footage was good. I've not looked at it yet, but he felt like Bambi legs. He was going crazy out there when we was cantering along, but he really enjoyed himself, so that's the main thing. Trying to do this rug with one hand, I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to get this rug off and I'm going to get a little groom, give him a little groom. I'll try and put the camera on the
make promises, cause I don't keep them. I already miss you. I never make promises, don't keep them.
We've just arrived at our next destination. It is so amazing here. If you can see in the far distance that like blue line, that's the sea, we think. So we're parked at Mill Hill Farm, which we're really happy because they've got green grass. We've not seen green grass in so long, so the horses are literally over the moon. So I think we're going to get tacked up and go to the beach. Hey guys, I thought I'd pop on and chat to you all a little bit whilst we was on the way to the beach. So this was the ride from Mill Farm. I think I said it was Mill Hill Farm, but I think it's Mill Farm. We were told the ride was 20 minutes. So basically the ride is 20 minutes, but the ride is 20 minutes to the entrance of the beach. But what people don't tell you is from the entrance of the beach to the actual beach, I would say is a good 20 minutes in itself. So really it takes 40 minutes to get to the beach. Now, a little bit of advice I would give you if you're going to Holkham Beach. We went obviously in the summer, so it was a lot busier than usual. I suppose if you went in the winter, it may not be as busy, but it was so busy and very stressful because we were obviously on horses. Now, if you have a stressy horse, I personally wouldn't advise going here, especially in a busy time. Maybe in the winter it'd be fine, but in a minute, I'll show you a video of the entrance of what we had to walk up through the car park. It was full of people, full of cars, full of people walking with like their umbrellas, their parasols, all that sort of thing. You know, a lot was going on, a lot for the horses to look at, and any kind of horse that's stressy, really, I don't think would have coped. My cousin has a stressy horse at home, and we said, thank goodness he didn't come on this trip because it would have blew his brains. This road we're riding on is extremely busy as well, very fast moving cars, etc. We did have to pull in a little bit just to let some cars go by. It was a little bit stressful. I mean, I've never even rode Crème on a road before, so this was just a lot in one day. But do you know what? He did really well, and I was really, really proud of him. And, you know, we coped, but I was very stressed, I have to be honest, because there was a lot going on this journey to the beach. So just a little heads up if you're going to go there. Maybe take your more calmer horse if you've got one, because there's a lot for them to see, as well as, you know, going to the beach for the first time also. So the only video I've got of the car park is this one. It was on my friend's phone, so hence why it's not fit into YouTube great. But as you can see there is, you know, thousands of people walking up and down, so many cars, you know, just a lot going on either side. And this, you know, walk from the car park to where the trees are before the beach is like a good 10 minutes. You've got so much going on, so much for them to see, you know, it's a lot. We then reached the end of the car park, as you can see here, and there's a couple of directions you can take, but we didn't know which one we were allowed on because a lot of signs said like no horses, no horses. So we had a little wander around, tried a couple of paths, wasn't too sure, didn't want to go the wrong way. Because that middle path there is obviously a wooden plank, which is where, you know, humans are allowed to walk, etc. But we knew we couldn't walk on that. But to the side of that wooden plank is where we have to walk, but we didn't know that until, you know, we had a little explore. But again, you can see there's so many people. They've got kites going, they've got, you know, umbrellas and sunbeds in their arms, and kids and bikes, dogs, like everything you can imagine. There's a lot going on. So just, yeah, take my advice. If you have a stressy horse or a horse that's not too keen on this sort of thing, you know, there's a lot going on there. But apart from that, like, the beach is incredible, so it's so worth going. And I think if you went in winter, I don't think it would be like this at all. So when we finally found our way, it was a really lovely walk to the beach. We went the wrong way here, but, you know, we had to turn around. When we did find the way, it was really nice. And it was quite good, I said, because it got them onto the sand before seeing the beach. So it started off sandy for like a good 5-minute walk. So I thought it got them used to sort of walking on like deep sand, realising where they are before seeing a big open, you know, beach. So yeah, Crème got a little bit stressy waiting around. He was like, where am I? But he was okay. And the walk actually turned out quite nice along like the trees and stuff. But we just couldn't believe it, like how long it took to get to the actual sea and the beach, because we just couldn't see the sea anywhere. All we could see was forest. But yeah, we finally saw the sea and realised we got to the beach. So after a long, good long hack to the beach and walk through all the busyness, we did finally get there, and it was well worth it. really want to stand here. Yeah, I think he thinks I'm trying to keep him back from you. Let's walk on. Let's just walk on for a bit and we'll... Oh, oh, he fired us off.
Hold it.
Hey guys, so yeah, this is where we have a bit of an incident. I thought I'd slow this down so you could see exactly what happened. So Crème lost his head a little bit at this moment in the beach. Wouldn't stand still. Finally got him standing still and he shook his head and his bridle just slipped off his head. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. When I watch back this footage, it makes me feel actually unwell because I've never in my life been so stressed. I think I became ill from the stress of this day. You can just imagine your horse losing the bridle in the middle of a beach. He's really stressed anyway at the minute, like as in the moment that we were there, he was very energetic. And I just thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to lose him. What am I going to do? Thankfully, I had a martingale on and thankfully I noticed it slip off of his ear straight away. The video doesn't show how quick I noticed it, but honestly, I see straight away. Now I watch it back, I realise the ears is what actually triggered the bridle to slip off. So I think the ears come off of his ears when he shook and that slipped the bridle off. So here you can see I'm just trying to get this bridle back on him, but obviously he's very, on his toes right now and the bridle is still fully done up. So I'm trying to hold on to him, undo the bridle and get it back on. I can't express to you how stressful this moment was for me, and it, like I said, it makes me feel sick. That when I watch it back, I really hate thinking about it. It was just a horrible moment. Thankfully, Blaze is a great pony, so he was fine to just, for Alex to get off. But Crème was just going crazy. He was throwing his head in the air, would not let me get this bridle back on, and every time he spotted something else on the beach, like windbreakers and stuff, he was just losing the plot and was like, listen, let go of me. And I think it threw him because the bridle come off of him and I was off of him and he was like, ah. So yeah, you can see I finally managed to get the throat lash open and got it over his head. So I had some sort of control. And now I was just trying to get things done up. Again, like honestly, pretty impossible when you're in the middle of a beach this wide and open. It's just an open space. I've only known this horse 5 months. I don't know what he's, capable of. So I was very, very worried. My nerves were like crazy at this moment. And all I was thinking is if I can't hold on to him, I've lost him. Like this beach was huge, by the way. And behind the beach was just a huge forest. There was just, I don't know where he would have gone. So yeah, this whole scenario just absolutely blew Créme's head. So I just said to everyone, please can everyone just start walking because he's not having me standing still. He just doesn't like it at the minute. Can we just let's get walking and I'm going to do it as we're walking along. So I was really talking to him here, just like, come on, good boy, it's okay, like really calm. I managed to get the throat lash done up and then I just had the noseband to do up and the flash, but we ended up just whipping the flash off. I was like, he doesn't need a flash right now, just get the flash off. Let's just get the noseband, done up so that we've got some safety here. And then hopefully I'll be able to get back on. Yeah, you can see here, he just lost it. He just was like, I don't know what happened. I think the bridle coming off and me getting off just totally threw it. But yeah, a really horrible situation, guys. Not something I expected to happen, not something I wanted to happen. I then managed to get the bridle back on, but he was just going crazy. So Holly got off of Albie. I was just like, I don't know how I'm going to get back on. I think I'm going to have to walk him back in hand. The only thing that was calming him down was me talking really calm to him and taking him in like small circles, and he was managing to calm down. But yeah, he lost it, guys. He absolutely lost it here. So everyone just sort of, we just calmed down a little bit and tried to get on with it, let's say. I tried to get on multiple times. Alex was trying to give me a leg up. He was just not having any of it. He was just throwing himself about. So I said, I'm going to have to just walk him in hand. So I spent about 10 minutes really talking to him, calming him down, and he did actually calm down. As you can see here, he started to stand still a little bit longer than a second. And I thought, right, I'm going to get on. So Alex got off. We was going to try and get on. and I got so close to getting on and he just freaked out again, so it didn't really work. So I said, do you know what, let's just start walking, because I think he needs to walk, let off some steam, chill out a little while, you know, see that he's actually okay. And I think I may be able to get on him halfway down the beach. If not, I'm just going to have to walk in hand. You know, I just want to get him home, but also we was at the beach and, you know, everyone's trying to enjoy their beach moments. It was just a really horrible moment, guys, and very, very stressful for me, as you can totally imagine. So I decided to just keep walking in hand. Everyone got back on the ponies. I felt really bad on everyone because it was their moment on the beach and I just wanted them to enjoy it. So I was like, just, you know, let's start walking and I'll get on in a second. And I just thought if I get a moment, I'll somehow swing my leg on. But it's not that easy. Like, he's so big, I can't, when he's moving around. It's just, yeah, it's not easy. But you can see here, he's still throwing his head about a bit, but I have got him walking. And to be honest, walking did help. He did sort of calm down, and it was something about being on a spot on the beach. I hope I'm not boring you guys. I just wanted to show you this whole moment because, you know, Insta versus reality and all that. I wanted to show what exactly happened and, you know, the precautions and what can happen in scenarios like this. I think moral of the story is I'm not going to wear fly ears in a scenario where I'm not in a safe environment, I think, because they obviously can pull off the bridle. I did Google it, and there is a little debate online about how they are very slippery. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to wear one of those again. Okay, so I got to a point where I said to Alex, look, I think I've got him a little bit more controlled. Let's try and get on now. So she jumped back off again. And, you know, as you started walking him around in a circle, as you can see, he calms down a little bit. And I keep trying to get on and he just does this. It was just, yeah, it was a nightmare, guys. An absolute nightmare. But I do end up getting on, believe it or not. I really didn't, to be honest, none of us thought I would get back on. I don't know what any of us thought was going to happen. But he just turned into an absolute crazy diva sport horse. Yeah, as you can see here, he's just like, whoa, 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 where am I? And he was just getting more and more worked up. We don't really know what he was looking at. There was nothing for him to see. I was like, all there is a man walking along. Funny enough, guys, there was actually a naked man walking along. Don't ask why, but we're not sure. There was just a naked man. And I think that might have set him off. I think he was a bit confused just as much as we were. We are back from the beach. It was amazing. We're pretty exhausted, so I think we're gonna make our way home now. All the horses they absolutely loved it, didn't you? So we're gonna go home now, and yeah, see you later. See you later. Somebody tired? Are you tired? He's falling asleep. Oh, Papa. Morning, guys. Okay, so it's the morning after we got home. I feel exhausted from like head to toe. My body is killing. All that riding that we have done, we are all just so exhausted. My body, I can't explain, like my legs and my arms and everything is just throbbing. And I'm so tired. So I'm just gonna do a little debrief to end the vlog because we didn't get home till 11 PM last night. The journey was so much longer than we expected. So a little debrief, we went to a beach called Holkham Beach. I think I probably said this. And we parked at Mill Farm, I think it's called. You can park there, I think you pay £10 per like car or lorry. And you just park there and ride to the beach. So it's a 20-minute ride to the entrance of the beach, but what people don't tell you is from the entrance of the beach to the beach, it's like another 20 minutes. And guys, if you have stressy, spooky horses, I don't know if I'd advise it. It was amazing and such an amazing beach, and like thankfully our horses were okay. But like the lead up to the beach is a massive long car park, like so long. I'm hoping my GoPro might have filmed it, I can't remember. Obviously this footage would have already been on here, I'm just not even looked at my footage yet. So the driveway is super long, full of cars and just hundreds of people walking back and forth, and they've got like their tents, their umbrellas in their arms, and you know, there's a lot going on in one scenario. And not to mention, like, you're obviously also approaching a beach, there's a lot going on, so loud, like so many people, very, very busy. Basically, it's not just a car park, it's like a long strip that you're basically walking tight on tight with people and cars. So, you know, thankfully we were all okay, but it was a lot was going on. But when you actually got to the beach, which was quite a trek, it was such a beautiful beach. I've never took my horse to the beach in England. I have been to the beach in England, but I haven't ever took my horse to a beach in England. So I had no experience, but I thought this beach was really beautiful. It was huge and like so much space to ride on. We did have a little mishap at the beach. It was a bit stressful, I've got to be honest. I think Crème sort of was getting a bit excited, a little bit losing his head. I'm still trying to work on his patience skills at the moment. He doesn't have a lot of patience. It takes a lot for me to get him to sort of stand still and wait and do what you're told, sort of thing. You know, sometimes he has a mind of his own, and he's very, very attached to other horses. So we had like a 5-minute moment where we were all just sort of standing, and was like, where should we go? Should we go left, right? And he just sort of lost the plot. I don't know what it was. I think he was looking at stuff. He could see the sea behind him, and he was like, where am I? What's going on? Went to like paw his leg, shook his head, and his whole bridle come off. I don't know how it come off. You know, maybe his throat lash wasn't tight enough, but I double checked everything before I got on, like I always do. But I'm hoping my GoPro got this, but he shook his head and went up, and as he went up, it went over his ear. But I see that as it went over the first ear, I jumped straight off, like I was there ready. I was basically on the floor before the whole bridle come off, thankfully, because that is not somewhere you want to lose a horse, I've got to be honest. It was absolutely huge, and there was a massive forest, so I don't know what way he would have gone. He would have gone straight, right, left, back, I don't know. But the thought of it makes me feel sick, and it was very, very stressful, I have to be honest. Thankfully, his martingale was still on, obviously, because it's attached to the saddle. I grabbed it, my cousin jumped off, she grabbed him, my friend was holding her pony, and Albie. They were all calm, and we were just trying to get this bridle back on. But obviously you can imagine this, you know, he sort of lost the plot at this point. He was like, whoa, 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 why have you jumped off of me? Why is my bridle off? All at once, he just lost it. I've never really seen him like that. And you know, we just said, I'm never going to be able to get back on him. He was just going mental, like circles, would not calm down. Nothing was calming him down. Finally, probably after 4 minutes or something, I got that bridle back on, did it up really tight. So then I was like, right, let me just walk him in hand and keep him calm, and I just won't let go. Like, all else fails, I will not let go. And I just had that in my head, walking along, and he just wasn't calming down. And it was just the most stressful scenario, because obviously, you know, we're not in the middle of a field, we're in the middle of a beach, like with thousands of people, sea, a new place to him anyway, so he's a bit like, well, where am I? Anyway, probably I'd say 10 minutes later, I got him walking around in a circle, and he just started to chill a little bit, and I was just like, right, someone just help me get on, and I'll get on, and once I'm on,
I can control the scenario, but being on foot is just not going to do much, because if he tries to go anywhere, there's only so much I can hold on to. And bearing in mind we're in deep sand, so I actually managed to get on, which we didn't think I was going to, because he just couldn't calm down. He was okay. He had lost the plot, I've got to be honest, but I kept him reasonably calm. We managed to have some gallops again. He was fine, absolutely fine. Wouldn't leave the other horses, so I just sort of stayed, like, I just did what he wanted to do at that scenario because it was stressful. We then went back. Obviously, like I said, it's a long way back, and you do have to ride on a really busy road for like maybe 5 minutes. So it's across a field on a busy road and then the beach car park, and it's extremely busy and so fast. So that was my concern, because he was on his toes. He was marching back and he just lost his head. I think the bridle coming off, me jumping off, it just threw him, and he was like, it just totally threw him. But I had to keep myself calm because it was just a bit of a dangerous situation. And I just got onto that road, I spoke to him the whole way, calmed him down. And he started to calm down once we got onto the green, where like you ride along for probably about 15 minutes, back on another road, which he was okay, but it was just crossing over. Then we got onto the Mill Farm property again, and he finally calmed down about then. But it was a very stressful scenario, but I'm very happy that I managed to keep him calm when I was on him, and we got back safely, and obviously we didn't lose any horses on the way. But do you know what, scenarios like that happen, and it always could have been worse. No one got hurt. It wasn't nice, it was stressful, it was very stressful, and I feel like a bag of nerves, and every time I think of it I get shaky at the thought of it, because I just thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to lose this horse, because he just was not calming down. I've never seen him like that before. Anyway, I think the moral of the story is I've learnt that Crème can be a little bit stressy, and not stressy, that's the wrong word to say. He can be a bit hot-headed if he wants to be, and losing his bridle on a beach absolutely blew his mind. But it is what it is. We got back, and we still did have fun, as you would have seen in the footage. It was beautiful, and riding along the beach is absolutely amazing. But yeah, overall our trip was so amazing. Albie surprised me so much. He loved the beach. He was galloping through the sea. I couldn't believe it. He's a good boy anyway, but some things Albie just doesn't like, and I thought, oh, he might not go in that water. He just did it all, and he had his ears forward the whole time. It broke my heart. I did want to get on him. The aim was I was going to get to the beach and my friend was going to swap, and we were going to, but once Crème lost it, I was like, let's just get back now, because it's too much. But I'll take Albie another day. But it was honestly so fun. Definitely go to the beach. I recommend it, and Holkham is beautiful. And Wyden Farm, we recommend so much. Absolutely beautiful, so accommodating, facilities are amazing, showers, toilets, spotless. The pods we stayed in were amazing. We had like the best night's sleep. Honestly, we thought we're camping, we're not going to be sleeping, it's going to be loud, cold. Nope, nice and warm. We had a great night's sleep. Horses absolutely loved it there. Crème didn't want to leave. He was literally asleep in his field. He was like, I'm staying here, this is my zone. And the hack in there was just beautiful. So I definitely recommend that. But yeah, our trip was going to Wyden, staying the night, then driving to Holkham. But the drive back from Holkham, we thought was going to be 2 hours and 30 minutes, which is what the map said, and we added a little bit of time on because obviously going slower in a horse box, then turned out to be a 4-hour journey back to Essex. No traffic, it just took so long. Most of the journey wasn't motorway, so it was on like slow, windy roads, so we couldn't go faster. So it was like we had to be at the slowest speed, and which just took so long. The horses honestly were amazing. And Crème can be a bit of a loud traveller, like just doesn't, you know, he's just a bit loud, but he didn't even make a murmur. I think they were so tired. But I was thinking when the 3-hour mark hit, I thought he's not going to have this now, but he did. We got home 4 hours later, and honestly they was good as gold, but it was a very, very long journey. I don't know if we'll be doing that anytime soon, because Holkham, we didn't realise, is quite far from us in a horse box for sure. 4 hours on a horse box is a lot. It's a lot of travelling. So these horses have done a lot of travelling this weekend, they have been overall amazing, and we all had so much fun, and I definitely recommend booking a little holiday like this if you can, because honestly we had so much fun. It was so amazing to like wake up to your horses and stuff. So yeah, I'll definitely be going back to Wyden for sure. We love Thetford Forest, we've done it twice now. It's so beautiful there. The hacking's like so different to what we have here. And yeah, so I think the boys are going to go out in the field in a minute and enjoy a nice day and night out in the field, eating the grass and some hay and chilling out because they deserve it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm hoping all my footage worked out okay and there's enough of, you know, everything on here. I hope my GoPro looks good, I'm hoping. And yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Ignore my tired state. I'm super exhausted. I'm going to go home soon and relax as well, I think. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.